Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing Sequence 7, Memory 2, and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure you rescue one civilian hostage, and you kill 7 groups of regulars with a single order. So that would be 1 order per group, not 7 groups with a single order. It's kind of weird how they worded it, but whatever. And I would like to say, if you are looking for a specific part of this video, like specific information or anything, definitely take advantage of the time codes so you can get to what you need. Alright, with all that said, let's get started with this memory.
Stand your ground, men! Don't fire! Unless fired upon! But if they mean to have a war, let it begin here!
Pit can.
Disperse, you damn rebels! Lay down your arms and disperse!
What the deuce are you doing? Hold your position! Cravens! Traitors!
They are not coming back. You will have to make do with those who remain.
Don't you lecture me on up. Return fire! Return fire! You need to get to Concord and warn the others. Show this to whoever leads there. Should be a man by the name of James Barrett. Go on now!
Alright, now that we have watched that opening cutscene, we are going to be headed over to Concord to start up the next section of this memory, where we're going to be dealing with the, 7 groups of regulars with a single order. But until then, we are going to be just traveling, and on our way, we need to watch out for civilian hostages. So pay attention to the map and pay attention to the HUD, so that way you just know what is around you. You're basically going to be following the path until you get to a town. I got a bit distracted and I thought this was a group of civilians here, but that was actually just a firing line that is shooting enemies on the opposite side. So I got a bit confused for a second, but as long as you're following the path, you should have no trouble here. Just continue on. You'll be notified when you do come across a civilian you need to rescue. They're pretty easy to spot, and I think there's only one group that you need to rescue, and you just need to save at least one of them. So just continue on. Once you've made it to this town, you're going to come across a fork in the road, and at that fork in the road, there's going to be a group of civilians just on the left. So make your way all the way to the end of this path, and you can see once you get to this sort of estate looking house, this manor looking house, you're going to get the optional objective popping up, and you head over to the left to save these hostages. Just engage in battle with these enemies and take them out. Once you've taken them out, it should be no issue getting this optional objective. If you're slow enough, they may kill 1 or 2 of these hostages, but as long as you are just keeping these enemies engaged and going there as quick as possible, you should not fail this optional objective at all. Alright, once you've taken care of all of those enemies, we are going to get back on our horse and continue down the path. Try not to waste any time here. I have a minute and a half and that was enough time. But if you can just, maybe not let your horse run away like I just did, then you'll be in a better position and not need to rush over to the, main objective and just try your best to save time, know where your horse is. Try not to let it run. I don't know if that's even possible. It just started running for no reason. But yeah, once you make it to the optional objective, a cutscene will begin, and then we are going to be proceeding with the next part of this memory, which is where we kill groups of regulars with orders. That's a secondary objective, so let's get started on that. Go ahead and use the time codes if you want to skip past this cutscene.
Blood's been spilled in Lexington, and there's more to come. The regulars are on the march.
You don't say. And why do you think I'm men up here? Go home, or you get yourself killed. I've enough to worry about without some green boy looking to play it hero.
I can vouch for him.
John Parker as well. Where's Revere?
Captured?
What?
Fear not. That man's no stranger to sticky situations. He'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
You ladies finished gossiping? Parker seems to believe you're not completely useless, so I suppose there's a thing or two you might be able to help with. When the fighting starts, we'll need to hold those positions there. They're critical to the defense of Concord. Good boys. Not used to soldiering, they need some with the experience to direct them. That's something you can do? You'd best be telling the truth.
You have my word.
Then I suppose all that's left to do is wait.
Sir! Mount the barricades!
No! Ensure my men hold those positions. If the Red Devils break through, we're finished.
What would you have me do?
Listen carefully. The Redcoats will form firing lines. Order the men to shoot just before the line is ready. Too soon and they'll miss their targets. Too late, and the enemy will open fire first.
Understood.
And if any of those bastards make it through, engage them. You must keep my men alive.
Alright, now it is time for us to complete the second secondary objective, which is for killing 7 groups of regulars with a single order. So remember, that is 7 groups, each with 1 order. So it is just 1 order, then another group is another order, etc, etc. The wording is odd, but that's just the way it works. Alright, so basically the way you give orders is just go up to the groups, and what you're going to do is wait for a group of regulars to be in front of these sort of, I don't know what you call these, I don't know, what are these sections here? Why am I losing my train of thought? This groups of allies, let's call it that, the groups of allies. You just want to go to each group of your allies and then wait for a group of regulars to be on the opposite side of them. Once they are on the opposite side of them, you'll know they're on the opposite side when there is a marker on the screen. It's a red marker. You're going to wait for that to appear, then you're going to give your order to that specific group, and then they will take out the group that is in front of them. So you can see right now, I'm headed to the right side because there is an enemy group on the right side. Then I'm giving that order to my allies. They take them out. That is another group of regulars killed with a single order, and I'm at 5 out of 7. You can see how this is very easily completed. You honestly shouldn't fail this, especially if you are just playing regularly. I'd be surprised if you failed this, because it's like, how else are you going to take them out, right? You're going to take them out with orders, and as they show up, you're going to get it done. Unless you're super slow on, you know, getting those orders out and killing these enemies, you shouldn't have too much trouble with this. But just so you know, this is how you complete it. You want to wait for the groups to show up, you want to wait for the red markers, and then you want to give orders to the group that is in front of them. So yeah, that is basically it. That is where I'm going to leave this, you know, informational section. I'm going to let the rest of the gameplay speak for itself, and I will see you at the end of this video.
Wait for the signal. Shoot! Prepare yourself. Shoot! Wait for the signal. Make ready. Fire! Make ready. Fire! Wait for the signal. Shoot! Prepare yourselves. Make ready. Go! Wait for the signal. Wait for my shoot! Make ready. Hold fire. Fire! Make ready. Go! Fall back! Fall back!
We did it! They're turning tail!
Takes a true monster to do something like this. At least they're gone.
I should have struck when I had the chance. Do you know where Pitcairn could have gone?
Back into the withered bosom of the British, no doubt. So that he may regroup and plan his next atrocity.
I need to find him. Every day I wait, more will suffer.
Chin up, friend. Many who should have died today now live because of you.
And what of them?
We do the best we can with what we've got.
It is not enough.
It never is.
Alright, and that is the end of this memory. Definitely not the worst objectives. You just gotta know what to watch out for. And you gotta know like what orders mean and all that stuff. But yeah, I hope I was able to help you out with this video. Please consider sticking around and subscribing if you did enjoy the content. Consider liking the video if you did appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next 100% synchronization guide. Alright, take care and have a great day.